Hi everyone, my name is Wanjiru Kimani. I'm 13 years old. I am an environmental ambassador, voice of the children, climate change champion, founder and CEO of current Forte Environmental Conservation Foundation. I am the current ambassador of the United World 2025-2026. In 2017, I started as a model when I was 4 years old. Then I started doing modeling work together with a bit of environmental work combined together. I participated in my first ever competition, Little Miss and Little Mr. Kenya, whereby I won an award Best Eco Project. From there on, I traveled to Spain to represent my country, Kenya. That was in 2019 when I was 6 years old. Then I won an award, Mini Miss United World 2019. That award really encouraged me to do more for the environment. During the 2020 lockdown, my mom and I were out in different counties with different organizations planting trees, and we planted a lot of trees. We planted trees in Kajulu Forest and many other forests, and that is when I realized that I have a passion in environmental conservation. I understand that a lot of teens right now are into social media, especially TikTok, which is honestly okay, because you can be doing something on TikTok like expressing what you love doing on TikTok. And my personally opinion, I love doing environmental work. I love caring for the environment. I love planting trees to secure the future generations to come, because right now we're experiencing a lot of climate disasters, and the reason why I chose environmental work is to protect the future generations to come and to protect our future. Imenti Forest is a very beautiful forest. It is known for having elephants, having a maternity area, and the maternity area is where elephants come and give birth to their young ones. And all I can say to everyone out there, if you haven't gone to Imenti Forest, I would advise and go to Imenti Forest and experience the beauty of Imenti. I understand about the conversation that has been going on about Imenti Forest of building a golf course and an airstrip. So I really don't have a problem with development, but why do it in a forest? Why choose to go to Imenti Forest? As I said, today will be 50 acres, tomorrow will be 500 acres. And when you choose and when you decide to take a little amount of forest, when will it come to the conclusion that we have taken enough? So what I say is that we shouldn't say no to development, but we shouldn't also go to the environmental areas like forest to build such things there. You can go and find other governmental lands to build those golf course and airstrips, but not in the forests. We should, obviously, we don't say to development because we also need these airstrips, but we wouldn't just sit down and decide we do it in environmental spaces. And conservation is really important, because tukisema tunaenda kuchukua that part of Imenti, our elephants will later on go extinct, and the future generations, they will come and ask you, Dad and Mom, what is an elephant? How did it look like? What answer will you give them? And exactly, that is my point. We should not say no to development, but not also do it in the forest. If development happens in such places like Imenti Forest is known for having elephants, as I said earlier. we're going to lose the animals, we're going to lose a big number of trees, we'll experience droughts, we'll have little amount of rainfalls, and we're going to be experiencing climate change. Gen Zs and Gen Alphas should obviously be concerned about the Imenti Forest, the cases that have been happening, because it is everyone's responsibility to take action. I can't just go out there and say, stop doing this and that. We need a big number of people to support one person, to support the thing that is happening, because I personally can't stop this big thing that is happening, and that is why we need everyone, every child, to take part in this Imenti Forest issue. Okay, as we all know, Imenti Forest supply us with water sources, and that water that you drink at home comes to those areas of Imenti. And if that area is affected, we all know we're all going to be experiencing drought and we won't have water to drink. And that is why Imenti should be protected to secure livelihoods in Nairobi and in other areas. I do agree that Gen Zs and Gen Alphas are taking place, that is the right thing to do, because if we don't take action right now, when will we say that we're taking action? It will probably be too late to take action. And that is why I'm saying a big thank you to everyone out there who's taking action in environmental conservation. And because this will help future generations, it will help our future so that we cannot experience climate change challenges and environmental crises. I've really learned a lot in my environmental journey. I've learned that it's not what you say in every meeting, it's what you do, it's your actions. Because you can go to a meeting, you just talk all day, but at the end of the day, what are you doing out there? What are you doing in the ground? You can just be talking, but you're not taking any action. And I've learned that most of the leaders talk a lot but doesn't do the actions, and that is why we are failing as citizens of Kenyans. I've faced a lot of challenges in my environmental journey. I've experienced people using me for their own benefits, and it really took us a while realizing that. And I really feel bad for people who push down people for taking actions, because that person unapata hajui what they are lacking, unapata haelewi. That is why they are wanaona like, what are you saying? You're not making any sense. And I've learned to ignore the criticism of people pushing me back, and I say that I will never give up when it comes to environmental work, because someone may say what they say, but you're protecting the future of those people are going to live in. During the Imenti public participation, I went there with my family and I went to give out my personal view. And let me tell you what happened. I didn't get a chance to speak. Why? Because the people there saw me as a kid. Na waliona, mtoto anafanya nini hapa? What is she going to say? And I really didn't get the opportunity to speak out my own opinions. And if I did, like for example, Kamanu, when he went to speak, he did speak, but people were all over him. They were like trying to push him away, to let them be, and they didn't want to hear what he was saying. And what I would say is that citizens need to get the civic education, because that is what they lack. Kama watu wangekuwa educated, we couldn't have been talking about this airstrip in Imenti. And I'm asking the government sincerely, let us take action in providing civic education for people out there, for those who are lacking knowledge about environment. If I had the opportunity to speak with the Kenyan decision makers, I will tell them that they should reconsider about their decision that they're making, because you don't know what these decisions may take. You don't know how they will affect us in the future. And what I'll say is that please, please, please let us consider our forest, let us consider the animals staying there, let us consider the elephants. For those people out there who say that one person can't make a difference, all I have to tell you is that you believe in yourself, believe in what you say, because you never know what you're saying can bring a change in our world. Yes. Like for example, Wangari Maathai. Wangari Maathai really fought to bring back Karura Forest. Right now, hatungekuwa na Karura Forest. If it was not only for Wangari Maathai, we couldn't have been speaking about Karura Forest right now. I would say you join my initiative, One Child, One Mission, 1 million trees. Just plant just one tree, just adapt that tree. Invite your friends to plant trees, take part in environmental activities, and you never know what those trees could bring an impact in our environment in the near future. For those out there watching this video, all I have to tell you is that believe in yourself, follow your dreams, follow your passion, because you never know where that talent could take you in life. And all I have to say, climate action is now, not tomorrow. And remember, as Wangari Maathai said, the best time to plant trees was years back, and the second best time to plant trees is now. So take action and be part of the change. The future of Kenya's forest depends on the current generation and the future generations to come. Five years from now, I would love the future generations to say that, Mom, I really say thank you because you didn't just sit down and watch climate change take over and destruction. Lastly, I would like to give you a quote from my mentor Wangari Maathai. This quote goes, "The generation that destroys the climate is not the generation that will pay the price." Thank you.